One that immediately jumps to mind. I met a photographer in one of my classes who is actually quite well known in China. I'd never heard of him, but he does erotic nude photography.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And we decided to work together. And he scouted a location nearby on the coast, and we were going to be shooting under this like crazy dilapidated boardwalk. It was freezing cold. It was winter. It was like I think March in Boston, which is
Oh, that's
still
Arctic.
winter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
But beautiful, beautiful clear sky and sunshine for the photos. So I was freezing, but it came out great. But while we were there, it was just a small group of us. It was me and him and his wife who was helping him. And I brought along a friend, which is pretty standard practice when you're doing photo, is to
Right.
have a second person with you as the model. And while we were there, obviously, I was nude. And I guess technically we were in public, although there was no one around because it's a cold day. It's, kind
Right.
of out of the way. So I felt very comfortable and I wasn't even looking around. And at some point, I looked up and, like, clambering along the rocky coast towards us at a very slow but steady pace was a full uniformed police officer.
Oh
And we
no.
just kept shooting because I figured it's going to take him a few minutes to even reach us at the rate he's going. So we got some more shots, and he finally made it over to us and said that he needed to ask me to please put some clothes on so that we could have a conversation. and and he pointed at me and he said, "And I should arrest you." And he pointed at the photographer's wife and you. And my first reaction was, why her? I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
she wasn't even doing anything. And I think he just assumed that since I was naked, all of the women present must have been naked at some point
Jeez.
or
Mm.
whatever.
Uh,
But
I love
that
that he
was the only.
walked over slow and steady, like, oh, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
take my
know.
time.
I'm sure he loved getting that call. Who knows?
Uh-huh.
But he took all of our information and said we would be getting summonses, but we never did. We never did. But that was it was, you know, it was just strange for me because I'm so used to being nude around people. Being outside felt very natural and comfortable and exciting.
Because you're usually in a
And
studio,
yeah,
yes?
I'm usually in a studio or a classroom. Yeah.
This is why.